So I'm officially getting off Twitter. I never liked the app, but I stayed on it because there are some people with clout that follow me. But at this point in time, it's absolutely a waste of time. It makes me mad whenever I log on to it, and it's just useless, right? I get nothing out of it unless I find something to make a video on Twitter, which isn't very likely. It happens like once a month, but I use Twitter every day, so it's not worth it. And the people that I see on Twitter are mostly retarded. Like, I don't know what to say. Not sure if it's causation or correlation, but yeah, most Twitter users are not very intelligent, and that sort of leads me into what I'm going to talk about today. I feel like by now you've probably heard about this drama because it's been talked about by a lot of other content creators, but there's been this game that has come out recently called Hogwarts Legacy. It's a Harry Potter game, or at least based on the franchise. I'm not entirely sure what the game is even about, to be honest, but either which way, it's literally a video game. You play it if you have free time and you enjoy the video game, hopefully, and that's about it. Well, you've probably heard by now that that just can't happen anymore because we need to boycott this specific video game, Hogwarts Legacy, because the person who created Harry Potter, which the game is based off of, is getting a royalty from the game, and that's bad because this person has transphobic views, question mark. That's essentially the argument that I've been seeing over on Twitter, is that you shouldn't play Hogwarts Legacy because J.K. Rowling, who is getting money from this game, is transphobic. And I'm just sitting here like, who the cares? I would argue that a lot of the things that you've purchased in your life were made by people that are quote-unquote transphobic. A lot, if not most of the products that you buy in America were made or assembled in China, and believe it or not, like 60% of Chinese residents don't accept any form of LGBT. And that fact can upset you. You can be upset about that fact, but bro, believe it or not, you're not gonna not buy products because of the views of people overseas. Like the iPhone is assembled in China. Are you not going to now buy the iPhone because some Chinese laborers get royalties off of the iPhones they make? This to me is like very similar to the Chick-fil-A debate. It's like the people at Chick-fil-A don't support gay people, and you can disagree with that, that's fine, but if they make a good enough sandwich, if they make a bomb-ass chicken sandwich and people like it, they're going to buy it. Sorry, Buster. Unless a company is like legitimately doing violent action or committing human rights abuses, it's generally pretty hard to stop people from purchasing their product, especially if it's a good product. And I would say it's even harder to start like a boycott against something because somebody who's remotely involved in this thing has like problematic views as deemed by Twitter. I don't know what J.K. Rowling believes. Maybe she believes that men can't become women and vice versa. And if that's like what she believes, is that hateful? I don't even know. I don't even know what is even considered transphobia anymore because the people that decide what's transphobic have completely made everything seem transphobic. I was told like 2 years ago that MatPat from Game Theory was transphobic because he said there was two genders. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Listen, I don't give a if you play the game or not. If you play the game, I don't give a if you don't play the game, I don't give a If you choose not to play the game because you think it looks ass, then don't play it. If you don't want to play the game because you think it's transphobic, then don't play it. I don't care. The problem begins when you become a paranoid schizophrenic mental patient who starts to actually care whether or not people are purchasing the game. Which is why I'm making this video today, because I saw a tweet over on Twitter that just ruined my day. Not really, I don't really care, but it's pretty stupid. But before we look at this, if you could be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, I would greatly appreciate that. We're trying to hit 400k before summer. And yeah, let's take a look at this tweet. So this says, introducing, have they streamed thatwizardgame.com. Find out if anyone you follow on Twitch has streamed that new wizard game. This website basically allows you to search the name of a streamer and find out if they've streamed Hogwarts Legacy, basically to make it so that once you find out that they have played the game, you stop supporting them financially and unfollow them. This is the most loser shit I've ever seen, dude. Get a life. This is actually insane. Like, you're gonna stalk a streamer that you like to see if they've streamed a certain game, and then based on the results of that query, you may or may not stop supporting them. Like, what? This is actually worse than anything you can claim J.K. Rowling has done. Like, okay, some small streamer, for example, plays Hogwarts Legacy because the game is actually fairly popular and they want to gain a new audience off of a trending topic, but because they're streaming a game somebody who's benefiting from the success of the game, like, doesn't think men can become women, you're gonna stop supporting that specific specific streamer? Are you out of your mind? Keep in mind, bro, if you want to stop supporting the streamer, you realize that you haven't actually stopped anything, right? Like, the streamer has still paid for the J.K. Rowling game. You're just not supporting the streamer. You haven't epically owned J.K. Rowling. You haven't stopped transphobia. You've just, like, financially hurt a streamer who, might I add, is literally their job to play the most trending games, just in case you didn't know that. Bro, you've literally spent your free time to code a website to find people to cancel. Like, think about that. You've made a cancel navigation system. Type in this person's name and see if you should cancel them. Like, bro, that's insane. You're such a loser. You're such a dweeb. Like, I mean, you're already a computer nerd for knowing how to make a website, but at least make that something cool, right? Like, make something awesome and epic out of that knowledge. Like, imagine being like a, you know, like a, I don't know, like a comp sci major. You can make dope-ass websites, but you choose to make one that is designed to cancel people for playing a wizard game. Grow up. Grow up. You've made absolutely nobody proud. Like, imagine spending, I don't know how much your tuition is for college to get the knowledge to code websites and build something from scratch, and you use it to make this. Now, granted, I don't know how this works. I don't know if this took 5 minutes or 5 weeks, but either way, you're still a loser. But this whole thing, this whole, like, website is predicated on the fact that by canceling a streamer for playing Hogwarts Legacy, that you've somehow sent a ripple effect over to J.K. Rowling in her multi-million-dollar mansion. Spoiler alert, you haven't. Do these people even realize that by not playing the game, or, you know, by boycotting it, the main people that they are screwing over are like the other nerds who have slaved away coding the game, who have made the game, you know, who programmed it, who did the graphic design, all people who are probably trans inclusive if you really think about it. You know, some random guy with a, you know, graphic design degree who's getting his big break doing his first game, which is Hogwarts Legacy, you know, you're gonna hurt him without even knowing it because you think you're going after the big shark, which is J.K. Rowling, when in reality, no, if the game, you know, undersells, this guy's pay is getting docked. But let's say hypothetically that not buying the game would actually affect J.K. Rowling. What do you think that's going to do? It's not going to make her any less rich. It's not going to make her instantly become not transphobic or anything. If anything, it's going to make her more transphobic because, like, you know, she's seeing these people attack her. So, like, what are you even seeking to achieve? This whole thing, this whole boycott, this whole website just seems like a max level virtue signal. Because you're choosing not to buy the game because you think it's transphobic. Okay, fine, that's fine. Like, literally, that is completely okay. But now what you've done is you've made it everybody's news that you haven't bought the game and that they shouldn't too. Hey guys, I haven't bought Hogwarts Legacy. Do you accept me yet? Wait, have you bought Hogwarts Legacy? We don't accept you. That's literally all it is. It's just a virtue signal competition. Like, I wasn't even going to talk about this whole drama because it really boils down to who cares if you buy it or not. But after I saw this website that was designed to track down people who've played the game on stream, I was like, okay, this is insane. This has just gotten too far. If your goal is to stop transphobia and you think the way to do that is to unfollow a streamer who played a wizard game, you're literally, like, cognitively removed from reality. But with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Comment down cable if you made it to the end of the video, and follow my social medias. Links are all down below. See you guys later. Peace.